Congratulations, you've been demoted. You are no longer the protagonist of your own life. You've officially reached NPC status, a non-player character in your own story. You don't have a plot line, you have a support role. You don't make decisions, you react to the main characters around you. If they're happy, you're relieved. If they're angry, you're a professional fire extinguisher. This matters right now because we are currently living through an epidemic of self-abandonment. We've mistaken being a good person for erasing our personality. The uncomfortable truth: you didn't lose your identity by accident, you traded it. You traded your main character status for safety. In psychology, we call this the fawn response. You realize that if you have no needs, no opinions, and no edges, nobody can ever be mad at you. But if nobody can be mad at you, it's probably because you aren't really there anymore. Why is it so hard to just be yourself again? Because your brain has a default mode network that has been rewired for external validation. When you abandon yourself for years, your sense of self actually experiences atrophy. It's a literal psychological muscle. If you haven't used your no in 3 years, that muscle is currently a wet noodle. You suffer from social chameleonism. You've become so good at blending into the background that you've forgotten what your original color was. You're waiting for player one to give you a quest, not realizing that you're the one holding the controller. You've just been sitting on it. Reclaiming your identity isn't a cinematic montage. It's a series of really awkward, tiny glitches in your nice guy programming. It starts with micro preferences, choosing the restaurant you actually like, even if someone else doesn't care, wearing the shirt they think is weird, expressing an opinion that might, gasp, cause a 3-minute disagreement. The main character isn't the person who is always right, they're the person who is present. You have to be willing to be the villain in someone else's story just to be the hero in your own. The world doesn't need more background characters. It needs you to stop being a support build for people who wouldn't even play the tutorial of your life. If you're ready to reboot your system, hit that like button and subscribe to reclaim your main character energy. I'll see you in the next frame.